Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the Nick Rampero studio on the expensive first floor of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's fun one. How about that? Just one game on the schedule for today is the bowl game over there in Hawaii, so we'll have a pick on that here in just a minute. Quick reminder for everybody, normally we'd have you put your shout outs or put your best picks here in the comment section. By golly, if you want to let us know if you're fading the Deep-3 or tailing the Deep-3. What are you on with this one? That's fine. Not a lot of action going on out there. And, of course, don't forget to check out winnersandwhiners.com and statsalt.com. Deep dives into every game going on in America every single day. And a quick piece of housekeeping, everybody. We will have no video for tomorrow, Christmas. You guys are just going to have to figure out somebody else to fade on those NBA picks. I'm very sorry. And as far as the picks from yesterday went, we're on the Minnesota under. That came through fine. We're also on Aaron Rodgers over 244.5. He did not get there. They were too busy throwing interceptions early in the game, and just couldn't get it going. I think if they'd have been able to hang on to the ball, they would have gone easily over that total. And we were on Marshall as well with the 15.5 points. You know what? When you give up 2 defensive touchdowns in the first 7 minutes of the game, you know it's going to be a long slog, and it was. They kept it relatively close, had a couple shots there, but we just didn't get there. On the premium side, we did go 1-1, as we did have the Marshall UCF over, and we had the Minnesota Vikings in the first half -3. That was a frustrating bet because the Vikings were up 10-6. 2 times, all they had to do was get a first down pretty much. And or if they could have hit a wide open Kirk Cousins on the Philly play going down the sideline, but they didn't. They had to end up going for it with a terrible fourth down play there, and Green Bay was able to go down and get a field goal, pull it within 1 point, 10-9 there at the halftime. So that screws there. 1-1 we go. On my standalone video, I did have the Minnesota Vikings. They cover. Holy crap, what a terrible pick that was. What a terrible, terrible team they were tonight. I know they're better than that, but holy shit, they were terrible. Just awful. Just awful. Couldn't run, couldn't pass. Turnovers kept them in the game. But once those stopped happening, it was all over, Arova. So, let's take a look at we'll see what we got going on here with this BYU Hawaii game, all right? So it's BYU minus a 1.5 in the Hawaiian Bowl at Hawaii. You know, there's 2 things you have to look at when you're capping Hawaii games. Can the other team run the ball, and can they stop the pass? The answer to both the questions for BYU is, sort of. They're 48th in yards per attempt against the pass, not too shabby out of 130 schools. And they are 57th in yards per carry as far as being able to run the football. They have had their moments of running the ball, but they haven't been... They haven't been lights out. Now, the problem for the Cougars is they have a quarterback who hasn't been fantastic since having thumb surgery. Broke his thumb against Toledo making a tackle. There you go. And they had surgery. Hasn't been the same since then. Not surprising, as it was just basically a month from the time that he broke it to the time he was back on the field. He's shown flashes of brilliance, but they've been against very bad teams. Like Idaho State and Massachusetts. His one true test against San Diego State, they didn't do well as they lost 13-3, I believe. Just not good at all against that tough defense there for the Aztecs. They've also got issues with field goal kicking. So if it comes down to the last minute, need a field goal to win it, we're going to hope for the best. But here's the deal. I can't bet my money on this Hawaii team. They've been inconsistent. They've struggled against the top-notch competition. Now, BYU, like I said, they've had their moments. They can play up to the level of top-notch competition. They've had weird losses like Toledo, but they have had good victories against Boise State and against Tennessee. So, you know what? I think we're going to get the good BYU team that shows up. Head coach Kalani Sitake, he's had the Rainbows Warriors number the last couple of years. He's played them in 2017, 2018, taking care of business. I think that that coupled with the fact that Hawaii has a bit of a history of underperforming in bowl games, you know what? I don't love it. It's the only game on the card today. Give me the Cougars. Let's lay the 1.5. All right. And as far as our shout outs for today goes, not a lot to get to. Kind of a slow day, but I will do this. The people with perfect attendance: Goo Wop Gucci, Dave Covers, Ed Pincus, Kent P, the first king. He got juiced. And the Mad Carrot, one of our earners today, he went 3-2 plus 80 roughly. You never know what Carrot's playing there as far as those odds go, but I think that's probably pretty close. And our capper of the day, he is a one-shoed man in the land of the barefoot. It is the astute Aardvark going 1-0 plus 100. Played the Vikings under. Well done, our astute Aardvark. You, my friend, are our capper of the day. All right? So, you guys, happy holidays to everybody. Merry Christmas to everybody that it pertains to. For the rest of you, happy Kwanzaa, Merry Festivus, whatever. Have a great holiday season. You guys are the best, and I certainly am thankful for each and every one of you that tune in, whenever you can, most of you on the daily basis. It's just fantastic. It humbles me, does my heart good. You guys are the best. Hope you have a great couple of days with the family there, and we'll see you back on the video for Thursday's games. All right? Take care. Good luck, and I'll see you back at the window. Bye-bye.